Hi, I'm Kat and I play Red. We haven't done one of these for a while, so this is a bit exciting. We are going to do a Kickstarter preview today for Cake of Doom from Rainy Day Games, small English company, we like that. Aliens and cake. What more do you need? Let's have a look at it. A recent study in the UK said that taking cake to the office was as harmful as passive smoking. And maybe this is why in Cake of Doom you're going to use cake to bribe aliens and take over the world, which we all like. At the start of the game, each player is randomly given an alien card. This is going to stay face up in front of me and it's going to give me a special power for the game. So, Paolo the Protector here. Cards in my hand cannot be stolen, which is rather nice. So, these are the cards that are available to you in the game. We have cake cards and mischief cards. So, cake cards will help you conquer the world, or at least the planets here. And the mischief cards will either help you or thwart your opponent. So, this is a prototype, so not everything has art yet. So that is your mischief cards. Dependent on the number of players, you will have a certain number of regions out, and Doom, the democratic order of mankind. We're set up for 3 players here, so we have 5 regions and Doom. A player can only try to take over Doom if they already control 2 other regions. Hence the little 2 as a reminder on the top of the Doom card there. At the start of the game, players draw 8 cards. 5 cake and 3 mischief. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is my starting hand. The first thing you can do in your turn is play any grab or steal cards you may have in your hand. Steal allows you to choose a player and they must give you a sabotage or sometimes a cake card from their hand. Grab cards allow you to take cards from the discard pile. Now, at the moment, there's no discard pile, so that's not particularly helpful. I will, however, steal from Rob, so I will steal a sabotage card from his hand. Ooh, that's exciting. So, I've played my grab and steal cards. Next thing you can do is make a bribe or pass. So, let's have a look. I think I want to be making a bribe. There are 3 stages to a bribe. The offer, sabotage and resolve. So, the offer, you're going to choose a region and play any number of cake cards as your offer. Now, I have these that give me +1 for Africa or Doom, so that seems like a good bet. That would be 4. So let's have a look. I am going to make an offer for Africa with these 2 cake cards. You must make a bid that is the minimum amount shown on the card, so it must be at least 3 for Africa. Both of these have +1 if I'm making an offer for Africa, so I have a total of 4 here. You can target the basic regions here, But later in the game, you can actually target regions that other players control. But for now, no one has any other regions. So I'm making my bid for Africa. Once you've made your offer, it can't be changed, added to, or fiddled with in any way, shape or form. Now, other players can play 0 or 1 sabotage cards to reduce my offer. They also have a chance to discuss amongst themselves what they might want to do. Sabotage cards will remove cake or bonuses from your offer. So here we have the Space Teddy, so remove a cake or a bonus. Burnt and Raw, remove a cake or a bonus. So we've also got the Sneaky Cat, which removes 2 cakes or bonuses. So all of the other players can play a sabotage card. Then we have a look at what's left. So let's just say someone had played Burnt and Raw. So I remove 1 cake or 1 bonus. So if we're just removing the bonus, we turn it sideways and I still have 3. So everyone's played their sabotage cards. We now resolve the offer. I have enough to claim Africa. My bribe is successful. It exceeds or equals the number of cakes required. So now the region is going to go face up in front of me. Let's turn it around this way, along with the cards that I used to claim it. Now, each region has got special bonuses. So a one-off, take the top action card from the discard pile into your hand. So let's take a sabotage card into my hand. Is that a good one? Oh, it's fairly good. So now this region sits in front of me. If I'm lucky enough to have 2 regions from the same continent, so if I actually got another Africa card, I would be immune to sabotage, but I only have the 1, so I'm not. Now that's going to sit in front of me. At the end of my turn, I'm going to draw cards equal to where we are on the draw tracker. So it's round 1, so we're on 1. So I get to draw 1 card. Now I can choose which deck, and I stole a sabotage card, I drew a sabotage card, so I think I'm going to take some more cake because we all like cake. Once the player has 2 regions, they can try to conquer Doom, and for that you'll need 5 or more. So if I had my 2 regions, I could try and take Doom. If I succeed, then I'm going to win the game, but I'm not there yet. So let's have a look. It's going to be Rob's turn, and he's actually going to try and steal Africa from me. So let's have a look. Let's just randomly draw some cards. So let's say Rob puts in a bid of 3. Oh no, he'd have to have more than that. Oh, 5 for Africa. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the extra 1 for Africa. So that would be a bid of 5. I only have 3 here. So he would take the Africa card, put it in front of him, along with his bid. These would be discarded, and he would be a very bad person indeed. So you can see how the regions get bounced around. This is not a game for those who don't like player interaction. So then it would come back to my turn, and let's have a look. Do I want to grab or steal? Oh, which I can't. Oh, I can grab from the discard. So grab from the discard. Now we've got a discard pile. I'm going to take that one. And let's have a look at what's here. Or do I want to try and get my Africa back? 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's really strong, so I can't. So let's have a look. I am going to try to take the poles in the Antarctic. So I'm going to play frozen fruits, which gives me +1, and the black hole cake. So that would be 3 which, as long as I don't get sabotaged, would be enough to take that region. So play will continue like this. Each round, the draw tracker is going to go up. So in the first round, you're going to draw 1 card at the end of your turn. Second round, you're going to draw 2, and so on. Usually, the game ends long before you get to 10. Once a player has got their 2 regions, and if they manage to take Doom, they're going to win the game. Cake of Doom is super cute. I love the concept. I love the cakes. There is an advanced mode where you can blind bid for regions, and people can then sabotage without actually knowing what you've put down. Also, these control bonuses, you can choose to play without them or play with them blind and then take the ability when you take the region. So there's a few little variations. Honestly, none of them make a huge difference, but if you've got people that don't want to do loads of reading, that's fine. Super cute. It plays 3 to 6 players in, this says 15 to 30 minutes. We've generally been doing it in about 10-15 minutes, but it's the sort of game where you play it, you go, okay, well, it's out, we'll shuffle it up and we'll do another game. There's a lot of cake cards, there's a lot of sabotage cards, so the play does vary quite a bit depending on what you draw, depending on what these little alien guys do as well. So this guy says, I can't be stolen from, -1 sabotage becomes 2, and Pang of Plenty lets you draw additional cards. So there's, what have we got? 5, we've got 8 of these. Not all of them have got art yet, but the art we do have is super cool. So that is Cake of Doom. It's going to be coming up on Kickstarter. We'll put the link in the description below. Go and follow them, go and say hello. Jolly nice chaps. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you did, click like and subscribe. Come and say hello on my other socials. That's on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at iPlayRed. See you next time. Bye.